He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. They go play action with Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Kick taken in here at the 17. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Finds his man, Gray. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Yellow. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, Rice. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 15. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
And he'll head out of bounds after a short game.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that takes them to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, here's Russ. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Yeah, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Now Boswell on to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Come back. Hey, 15. We got it.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Steelers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Buddy.
Wilson with it on 1st. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Russ now from the gun. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Caught by Fryermuth. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out They handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. Warren has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Hey, yellow, hey, go. Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Attack.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
From the 47. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Completes this one to Rice. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Chiefs looking at 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
From the 36. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, 57 colors. Hey, yellow, hey, go.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Hey, 43, 15.
From the 24. Team sack all the way. Coverage was sensational. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
I don't need to. 43. Hey, 43. Hero 15. What's that?
Looking to throw Mahomes. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Attack. What's that?
From the red zone now. Has it down close. Touchdown, Kansas City. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Yellow. Attack. Yellow.
They've got a man in motion.
What's that?
And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And he heads out the side of the end zone, so they'll take this at the 30. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down throw from Wilson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he crosses midfield before going out. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, it's Wilson. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Left pass. Good cut.
Ross off the play fake. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This from 40 on the right hash. Dicker connects there. And that'll make it a 2-score game. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Cordero Patterson now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Wilson now from the gun. This finds Austin complete. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Take cookie.
A run from Warren here to start the third. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
12.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Austin's there to haul it in. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, alert.
From the gun, it's Wilson. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Wilson with it on first. It's taken in by Williams. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Dicker connects there. And that grows their lead to 12.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Yellow. Hey, Rimwood. Hey, 43, 15.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out now to his left. Throwing deep down the left side. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the third quarter. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
They flip it to the kicker. And he's short of the end zone. Although with the flag down, they might get one more shot at this. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
15.
Mahomes trying to get after the pick. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
And they pick him off again. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a third time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Wilson on 1st and 10. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers put up even more points in a win. Mike Williams, the touchdown.